Hello my people, welcome back to J6 Flips. We're here in Orange County again, visiting family, and I got a little bit of time to go sourcing, so I'm going to try to revisit that Motivate My Closet place. Obviously last time it was closed, so hopefully I catch them this time, and then we'll probably hit up Savers, see what they're up to over there and what they have, and hopefully find some items to buy for low and flip online for a profit. Let's go. This time they're open. Let's check it out.
Welcome to Motivate My Closet.
Hi, thank you.
Everything's 50% off.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
First time here, I'm excited.
Awesome. Just so you know, we have like 15 minutes.
No worries, I'll make it quick.
So pants, shorts are 3, pants are 4, t-shirts 2, long sleeve 4.
Perfect.
Cheap, very cheap.
Sounds good, thank
These
you.
are like exclusive items, which are 7.
Okay.
These are exclusive, they're really like brand name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they're right here, they're brand name.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Of course, a pleasure.
Special veins.
I don't know what size you want.
Oh, no, it's okay. I think I'm just gonna get this shirt.
Okay.
All right, so I only had time to get the polo. They were about to go on lunch, which is why I missed them last time, but I got a Cayman polo. The quick comps, I'm pretty sure it's like a Lacoste off brand or something. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but grabbed it for $2. Pretty sure it's a come up. They were really excited to have me in there recording. You can check it out there. Cool little spot. Come on in and check out their mission. They help out people with special needs. They work on including them. So Christian was in there working on his script on people walking in, and also when he closed me out, he also had a script there too, since Cynthia was helping her out. But yeah, cool place. So we're back at Savers, the one we usually are at. Haven't found a lot of things recently in the last couple times I visited, but it's not gonna make me not come and check. So hopefully we find something this time. If not, we'll be back again to look the next time or the next time. It really is about consistency and persistence. So here we are at it again. And it is all about staying positive and going to check and just keep on looking. I mean, I got the cart. Last time I haven't found anything really, or the last couple times. But you keep getting the cart because you assume you're gonna find a bunch of stuff. This is pretty cool. Pelican's a pretty well-known gaming brand. I used to get their controllers and stuff for memory cards. But this is for the Game Boy Micro. I don't know if you remember that. Here's a picture of one. Kind of a throwback, but a value pack, 6-in-1. Still in its original packaging. There's not a year, but you know it's old because it's Game Boy Micro, for goodness sake. So unfortunately it's $10, so I'm not gonna get it. There is one listed, but none is sold. Nothing similar is sold, so the one is listed at 50. I don't think they're gonna get that, but you never know. So I might miss out. They might get it. So I'm in the pots and pans. I found a couple knives last time. They don't have any this time, but they have this cool looking thing. $10. Look on the bottom. It's Metalac cookware made in Serbia, Novum cast. Looks cool, but online someone else is already selling the same one for 25. Not worth it if it's gonna cost me 10. So on to the next one. So this is pretty silly. I don't know if they did that on purpose. 24 because of Kobe, but $25 for a Kobe printed picture. I don't know if you can tell from looking at it on here, but you can see the lines from a printer having not enough ink. And it's kind of silly that they would price this at 25 when the frame is cheap and it's a printed photo of Kobe. Not autographed, nothing Laker related, but they think it's $25. When it's the number 3, you gotta pick it up. It looks like it'd be a good find. It's that old school kind of phone. The button here, you lay it down and your phone hangs up. I think it'd be worth it, but this is not. A lot of them sold for $8. They're asking $8 here, so if you're gonna leave it, there's no stickers on it, but you know it's Dale. Got really excited with this box. I mean, you look at it, look at this, they got the barcode so you can just scan it. The cheapest one that sold was 100. So it would be a nice pickup, but it's not in here. It's just the cables. So either someone stole it or they just took it out and got a price for it separately and just left this behind, but it's a real bummer. I might just carry it to see if I can find it, but I'm not likely it's going to be hanging around here. Alright, so just grabbed this Packers side panel. I'm assuming it's in there. I'm going to check now, but before I open it up, I'm going to see if the comps would be worth it. Yeah, it looks like most of them are going 60 free shipping, even 20 for this Patriots one. So it's got to be worth it with that. The Packers are one of those franchises that's totally worth it. So a lot of Packer fans out there. Hopefully someone's willing to pay for it. Alright, so just ended up getting this tent canopy siding. See, scan that guy. Alright, so I spent 14 bucks on this canopy siding. Should be popular. Football season just started, so I'm sure there's some Packers fans that need a side for their tent when they're tailgating. So solid pickup. One thing only, didn't end up using the whole cart, but that's fine by me. Found one, I'll take it. Okay, so I stopped in this grocery or liquor store over here just to grab a quick drink. I didn't know what I was getting when I walked in, but I've actually found these Kill Cliffs. They got the Joe Rogan brand on there. I think it's like pineapple jalapeno. They're CBD drinks. Never tried one before, but 25 milligrams is more than I've ever seen in anything like that, so we'll see how it goes, but it should be a good drink. All right, the official taste test of the Flamin' Joe 25 milligram. Oh, that's tasty. It's kind of like Inca Cola, but with 25 milligrams of CBD. All right, folks, we're back in the valley. I'm out here at Winnetka Park with Benjamin. He's marking his territory. Just out at the park, enjoying this little bit of a slow Monday, actually. Slower than usual, at least. Just thought I'd come out here, enjoy some time in the park with Ben, and also talk to you guys a little bit. Firstly, I wanted to thank you all for rocking with me, watching the episodes and just following along. I really do appreciate it. Wanted to just take a break from the usual sourcing and all the shipping stuff and just talk to you more about the business side of things as far as growing an eBay store goes. And with that being said, I haven't had a sale in 4 days. This is now day 4, so I guess it's been 3 days. Hopefully something comes about today, but that stings for any reseller. But it hurts more for me, or maybe more so disheartening, because I have about 650 listings, and my 90 days about 7,800, or averages around there. It kind of goes up and down, it fluctuates, but the fact that no sales have come in the last couple days is definitely disheartening. But there are many ways to take slow days, and I'm going to tell you guys the steps I usually go through. Or I haven't had to deal with a slump like this, but the steps I've gone through so far as dealing with a slump like this. Firstly, it's okay to be bummed about it, obviously. This is just advice to anyone, but it's okay to be bummed or disappointed by it. Obviously, you take pride in your work. You spend the time to go source good items. You spend the time to test and clean and list all these things, and you hope that the fruits of labor would be kind of showing for your efforts, but you can't wallow in that stuff. You got to really get past that. Keep going, keep working, keep doing the things that got you to this point in your reselling journey. And most importantly, ask yourself the tough questions. Why aren't your items selling? Or why is it that no sales are coming through? It could be pricing, it could be your photos are terrible. I know a lot of my early listings, I had some crazy photo setups that weren't as optimal as they could be or should be. And I know those have been kind of hanging around for a year now. So if it's been around for a year, it means either not a lot of people are looking for those specific items, or it's just not something that's going to sell. So you got to really look into those things and do your due diligence and actually looking in and trying to find out why those listings aren't selling. That, I mean, it leads kind of to the next step. Don't feel sorry for yourself, don't wallow in it, and actually take action, go forward. I've been going back to my listings, fixing pricing, trying to add any other descriptive words I can add in there to make sure people can find the item, make sure I'm in the right category. A lot of the early listings I had listed in the wrong category. I was just kind of figuring out how to list things. So now I can go back and make them, try to update them to the standards that I have now for myself when I'm listing things. And once you do find those stale listings, or if you can't update them or fix them, or I mean, some things you just are just bad buys. You have to redonate them, just get rid of them, get them out of your store, clean up your store, make sure you have solid items throughout. You don't want to have a bunch of terrible listings weighing you down. Just make sure you got all the good stuff in there, and maybe thin out the crowd a little bit in there. And for me this morning, I didn't have any sales to ship out, but I still went to the storage unit. I organized the boxes that I had just gotten donated. I reorganized all the shipping stuff. I put away a bunch of clothes that was newly listed. I put them in and organized them into bins where I'll know to find them. And I even grabbed an old Thai cob frame I had sitting around. It was actually from my first bins trip where I grabbed it. I told myself I would research it and look it up and do all the kind of that info so I can list it at an appropriate price. And I have not done that. So now that I have a little bit of time, took that chance to bring it home so I can take some good photos of it and get it listed appropriately. Point is, keep going. Can't stay stagnant. I'm sure there's always something you can do to better your store or make sure your eBay is in line for you to have success. So there's always something to do. And lastly, you have to remind yourself what your goals are with reselling. I mean, I started and I didn't really have any goals. I was just kind of getting going. Was my first goal was to get to 100 feedback, and that quickly came and went. So you have to recalibrate your goals and look at what you want to achieve or what you want to accomplish with reselling. It's easy to compare yourself to some of the monsters out there with 6-figure 90-day totals and stuff. Like, you can't fall into that trap. I mean, those guys, more kudos to them. They hustle, they make, they find that they source the right items and they make their store work, and it's amazing that they can do that. Maybe one day I would get to that, but as of now, I consider myself a pretty casual sourcer. Not a sorcerer, a sourcer. I go when it's convenient. I've been going back and forth from Orange County a lot recently. If you've been following the channel, you know why. But I've been just trying to keep items coming in to list, but also haven't been sourcing like I started off. So the goal is to get back to that eventually, but right now I'm comfortable where it is, just kind of grabbing things and picking berries as they come about, but I haven't gone out of my way to seek them out. So like garage sales, I haven't been to the bins in probably months. And I don't frequent the stores as often. So, I mean, I need to turn it up. I can't complain about the sales because I know I haven't been putting in the work on the front end. So you get out what you put in. If you're gonna be putting a lot of time and listing a lot of things, then you're gonna get more sales. But if you're gonna casually source like I've been doing and not listing as much as I had been before, you're not gonna get the sales like that. So just know where you're at. I'm comfortable with the way it was, and I do plan on turning it up soon. The good news is I'm still excited when I go out to source. I mean, the treasure hunt is still, it still gets me excited when I do go out. It's just I haven't made the time to go, and that's, again, okay. But I do get excited to go sourcing. I do enjoy this listing part of it and seeing what the comps come up to when I scan random things. So that hasn't gone away, which is good news. I'm not burning myself out trying to keep up at a crazy pace when I don't really feel like going at that crazy pace. So I'm still determined to grow the eBay store. I want to make sure I'm getting the sales up and push past that 10,000 90-day total by the holidays. So that's just an update on how things are going on my end with my eBay reselling journey. I'm obviously hoping to snap that sales slump soon, but I can't help but be thankful and appreciative of how it's gone so far, especially even with this channel. It started off as kind of like a side thing with eBay, but it's quickly become my favorite part of this. So I appreciate you all watching and following along and commenting and liking and thumbs up and all that stuff. Definitely subscribe if you like the kind of footage I have coming out. I do plan on kind of, again, like the eBay store, making it better as I go along. I plan on making this channel better as it goes along too. So again, thank you for watching. I gotta go list some stuff. Benjamin says, have a good day. So I'm listing at home, making a few drafts, and I already sold some Justin boots, $40 plus shipping. So the slump is over, and hopefully trending in the right direction.